Red guy's a smart boy in his outfit. On the day of our Lord, September 8th, a certain thing was gonna happen. No, not that, though it was definitely humorous. No, that day was gonna be the premiere of the official Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared TV show. Well, that was the plan, but a certain thing happened in the UK, so we had to wait until September 23. But whatever, it's out now, let's talk about it. But first, this drawing. Like last time, it doesn't have much to do with the topic, but I really wanted to draw it. For this video, I am drawing Sino from Genshin Impact because when I wrote this script, he just came out and I have been trying to get him. As of recording this, I did get him. I think his design is so cool and I've been wanting him since I saw him in the manga. Also, I think it's funny that he's a judge and he wears that. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. If you don't know what this is, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared started as a YouTube short from the channel Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The basic gist is what started as a children's show with puppets, like Sesame Street, quickly devolved into a disturbing, creepy, and mysterious short, all while teaching a lesson that's been twisted. The short garnered enormous success, promptly being followed by 5 other shorts, ending in episode 6. By this point, the series wasn't just a disturbing short made to creep people out. It was a story. It had a message, mystery, continuity, lore. It was clearly about something, and it was our job to figure out what. It was around this time when I got into the series, and I loved how much detailed and stuff you could just pack in a scene. To me, it's one of the most interesting, creative YouTube series out there, and Becky and Joe deserve all of the love for their hard work. While the original series was still going, the creators got several offers to make it into a TV show, but they declined, fearing that they wouldn't have the freedom to do whatever they wanted anymore. Well, I'm not gonna lie, when I heard the news, I was super hesitant. One of the most popular and accepted theories was that it was a commentary on the television industry and how they twist their shows for their own personal gain or to push products. However, I'm pretty sure the creators knew what they were doing and made sure that they still had complete control. So now that the show's out and I've watched it, what do I think? It is absolutely amazing. So I don't just mindlessly ramble about how good the show is, let's just pretend that I'm an actual reviewer and structure this. The aesthetic. The Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared YouTube series was meant to parody shows like Sesame Street, with its cute puppets and arts and craft props. Almost everything is made out of felt or fabric, and I think it's really cute. The show, of course, keeps that look throughout all 6 episodes. Never do you see anything that looks too real, it's all prop. And the only times they do have something real, big stuff is going on. The puppets are still cute and creepy as ever, and the outside still looks like a larger set, which becomes quite important later on. I'm happy the aesthetic stayed exactly the same, even with the larger budget. The music. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared had a song every episode, and at least to me, they were all really catchy as hell. They're fun, upbeat, disturbing, I love them. My favorite song is the computer song. And since the original episodes were only about 4 minutes-ish, most of it was the song, like a glorified music video. The TV show, of course, continues this by having a song every episode, or multiple songs even, except they don't cover the whole episode because they're like 20 minutes long. So what do I think of the music? It's fine. I don't know, the songs aren't bad and some are fun to listen to, but compared to the YouTube series, they feel a little lackluster. I'm not sure if it's the music, the singing, the visuals, or all of them, but something about it just didn't get me. And a few of them were, dare I say, a tad annoying? Please don't hate me. I do love the Carehound song. I really like that song and I think it's pretty funny. The story. Like the YouTube series, the show is fairly episodic, with its own self-contained story in each episode. However, each episode seems to lead to the other in some fashion, slowly uncovering mysteries and keeping a sense of continuity. Each of them covers a certain topic, satirizing and commenting on what that topic really means, but it never dwells on it heavily. Well, until the last 2 episodes. They all follow a similar pattern. It starts off with the topic being introduced, the characters enjoying it or not enjoying it, then everything gets weird and disturbing, and at the end everything goes back to being somewhat normal. Very much like the original series. Because of the longer episode length, the middle part is most of the episode, becoming what used to be a disturbing series with messed up scenes to basically a borderline sitcom. Yes, it gets creepy and disturbing, but most of it is rather awkward and comedic, with funny banter and the characters reacting to what's going on. And I love it. The focus on the disturbing was what made the YouTube series, but I don't know if that would work well with a longer show. So with the focus on the situations and the characters, it made the show really enjoyable all the way through. Besides, I've always been more of a character-focused person, so seeing the main three just interact is a joy to see. And with that, the final part. The characters. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared has 3 main characters. None of them have any official names, so everyone just calls them Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and the Duck. On the subject of names, because it's purposefully hitting, the characters just refer to themselves as our friend, or the other guy, or those things, and it's pretty funny. So in the original series, they all have consistent personalities. Red Guy is the most blunt and serious, Yellow Guy is the most innocent and childish, and the Duck is the most cranky and impatient. But because of the limited time, you only see parts of that, and though they do talk to each other, we barely know how they really interact. In the show, however, they talk through most of it. And let me tell you, after hearing them mostly talk alone for years, it was really weird hearing them talk. Like having conversations with one another. Especially Red Guy, as he was the quietest in the original, whilst here I think he's the most talkative. After a bit, I got used to it and was able to enjoy their banter. For a series that didn't have much actual dialogue, the dialogue is freaking amazing. Like, no joke, it is so smart and funny and witty in a way that I cannot describe. It's just good. This shines the best in the banter between the Red Guy and the Duck. We delve more into their daily lives, finding out how they live and what they do, and the awkwardness yet self-awareness of it. We also learn more about their relation to one another and what each one thinks of the other. For instance, Duck sees himself as the dad of their family, Yellow Guy sees themselves as a group of friends, and he's a pet, and the Red Guy is basically a reluctant roommate. Even though for most of the show it's them bickering or insulting each other, when things get dire, they can get serious and show that they really do care for one another. It's really only them in this realm thing they're in. Them versus their teachers or characters were a bit weird, but it's mostly them. And they know that. But they clearly don't like it at the same time. It's an interesting dynamic and it offers a ton of great interactions. My favorite character is definitely the Red Guy. He was already my favorite in the YouTube series, but he's just the best here. His witty dialogue, his acceptance to everything around him, his reluctance, and even how he's the most resistant yet still easily charmed. I love this thing so much. And yeah, that's Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, the TV show. I could talk about it so much more. The funny jokes, the themes, the lore. But that's hitting spoiler territory, and I want everyone to watch it. And also because I don't have too much to say about it. Like, I have a theory, but it basically just boils down to the Matrix theory people had during the original series, plus some other details. But yeah, it's a great show and an incredible adaptation. It's funny and witty, but still creepy and disturbing. And those last 2 episodes, damn. They really get you thinking about what's going on. Overall, it's pretty good, and I just hope we get another season. Sadly, though, it's only legally available in the UK, so when it eventually comes out in the United States, watch it. As for my boy Sino here, I love how he turned out. It was a bit of a challenge to not simplify him, and I think I did a pretty good job. Also, I shaded him twice, but I hated how it looked like, and I redid the entire thing, so I basically threw away 2 hours of footage. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this piece, and I hope you all like it as well. And that really is it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and see you all next time.